hold it closer because I might be able to use better. Okay. You chop that to the side. Right. That's it. If you really want to take it forward, you come closer. Right. So, for the camera, can you give me your name?
Luca.
And your age, please?
13.
13. And we have your parent with you. Do you want to stick your head and say hello, Joe? Just for... Okay, right. So, as you know, I'm doing a level 3 coaching course. And for this assignment, I need to pick 2 boxers. And I need to do a 12-month training program. And I picked you as one of my 12. Okay? So, I'll put together a little pack and I'll send this to your dad as well so you can look at it.
Yeah.
I want to run through it with you. I want you to give me your thoughts. If you think it's along the lines that you want, if you think it's along the lines you're going to help, I think it is. Okay? So, but I need all your input as well. If there's certain stuff in here you're not too sure about, just let me know. Okay? So, for our main goals and targets, we've got 2 targets next season, haven't we? We've got to compete in schools championships. Yeah, because you're at the age, aren't you, next year for schools? You're 14 right next year.
I'm 14 next year.
Yeah, so you can go to schools. And also, was it you and Box Cup? Yep. Okay. NABGCs, why that name now? So there's Box Cup as well, isn't there? 2 Box Cups. 2 Box Cups. And they are...
Home Counties Box Cups in October.
Yep.
And then Global Glove Box Cup in November.
Right. So for me to see whether this plan's working, this plan looks right for you, unfortunately I'm going to need to test you on it. So we'll do a couple of tests at the beginning of the season, at the start of your first cycle to get you to peak for October for Home Counties Box Cup. Yep. Which is what I've got here. And then again for the second one for the championships. So some of the testings of what we do, there's going to be 4 sides: physical tests, technical tests, tactical tests, and psychological tests. Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't worry too much about this. It's stuff that we can do in the training. It's not anything that you're not already doing. It's just I would like you doing a little bit more. So, for example, for your physical test, that's quite easy. That's conditioning, strength, power. And we do circuit, don't we, anyway? So that's like. So for fitness, I want to do like a multi-stage brain test. Yep. I want to do a core strength test. So that's like plank on the balls, that sort of thing. But also for your cardiovascular and anabolic cardiovascular, I want to do some sprint tests with you. 10, 20.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, you have that. Can you think of anything else? Another test you want to put in? That's quite, but like I say, these are things that you do anyway.
Yeah.
So this one is very similar to your adult ones. Yeah. This is one we do anyway when we do our strength stuff. Yep. And that's just a little bit extra. What we can just do. You've probably done it at school before.
Yeah. Oh, that's quite good. Yeah.
You good at it?
Yeah.
They're horrible. I hate them.
Yeah.
So, and then the next one is technical tests. So that'd be like pad work, being filmed, bag work, so like timing, punching quality, and also shadow box as well filmed. Tactical tests, game plan adaptability, so situation-based sparring, so what we call condition sparring, don't we? We've done it before, where you can only do certain things. And obviously psychological tests. So this one's going to be a little bit harder. So because we're going to be filming this, I want you to go away and do a little journal yourself. Okay? I would like you to put down your thoughts. You know, don't hold back on it. If you thought I had done something and you didn't quite understand it, you went along with it, and you got back and thought you still didn't understand it, put it down in the book. We need to do some self-evaluations. Yeah? So you can evaluate reading that booklet, you can evaluate yourself, how well you thought you've done. Yeah? Right. So, these are the things that I want to work on with you. So you're tactical. Okay? Okay, so I want you to start working with your distance management. So I want you to start choosing the right time, the moments to get in and get out. Yeah, because at the moment you're very front boxer, but you are getting cold a lot, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we want to try and eliminate those bits, make it harder for you. So distance management, staying just outside the opponent's range, only entering to score. So to do this, we need good timing. Yeah? Using feints, steps to the jab, lean to the jab, head movement, jab, step distance. So not doing all these jabs and steps when you're already in, doing them on the way in. Yeah? Not going down that central line. Make yourself off that centre. Yeah? Again, it's not just about going in, it's about getting out as well. So we're talking about exits. Exactly the same. So these are the things we can work on with you. So ring craft, controlling the centre. Yeah, not always rushing in. Controlling the centre, using these long shots, which is stuff we've started to work on, haven't we?
Yeah.
So this is only put it down on paper now. And then opponent strategy, start to think about can we use opponent strategy to help you? This is where that boxing mind comes in. So where we go back to sort of this tactical stuff. Okay? Yeah. Technical again. So technical is all about the long punches, footwork, and the punch and movement. Yeah? It's all this stuff that we've started to try and do with you, and the other coaches. All I've done, I've just had to try and put it down on words. Yeah? So the physical stuff is you're already fit anyway, but speed, agility, endurance, and reaction. This is probably some stuff that you haven't done a lot, but that's reaction timing. So we had to start doing some reaction games with you. Yeah? So endurance, that's agility and coordination. You're quite agile, you're young, you're fit, so that's quite right. And then speed, probably a bit of hand speed stuff that it's doing. Yeah. And also some psychological. Okay. So for you mainly, I know you have lots of confidence, but we want that confidence to be in your ability and in the training you've had, and also the confidence in yourself to stick into a game plan. Because sometimes you will have a game plan, won't you? And it's working, and you'll get tagged, and then we'll go into Luca 1.0, won't we? Back to old Luca, we've got to try and remember to stick to that game plan. It's working. Yeah? Okay. And to do all this, right, we just need to be focused and think of our surroundings within the ring, and just keep our composure. Okay? Like here, not panicking if punches miss. Sometimes you're panicking if you miss, or you get hit, and you want to go back.
Yeah. So it's more like getting frustrated and like panicking.
Well, you're frustrated, but that goes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
To me, because you're getting frustrated, you're losing your focus, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? And when you lose your focus, you're losing your composure, you're losing the game plan.
Yeah.
But no, that's right. So hopefully all this will help you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is now more about what we're going to do for the training and how we're going to. So I've got you down for domestic shows. Yep. And we've got you down to a box cup in October, and then a championship in April schools. Yep. But we've also got another box cup in there in November. I need to put in. So another box cup. I forgot about that one. So that's in 01. Yep.
That's right at the end.
Oh, is it near the
28,
end?
29.
Okay, excellent. So that gives you a few weeks to rest then after that box cup. And we can work on some things. Right? So, have you heard of monocycle, bicycle, and tricycle? I doubt you have. Your dad has, because your dad's done cycling.
Yeah, I don't like 105 track.
Yeah. What it is, it's a training cycle. Okay? So, mono was obviously one. So you're only going to do one cycle for the year, but that's quite hard going. Bicycle is obviously two. So we've got two little things. So that's what we're going to try and aim. That's what I want to do with your bicycle. One being the box cups, because they're very close together. And two being the schools. Okay? So the bits in between, it gives you a chance to just calm down and rest. Obviously, you're probably still going to have some local competitions because Mark will want to keep you active. But They're there just for you to keep topped up. They're there for you to learn and build confidence and practice some of the stuff. Yeah? Okay, so I'll put some stuff down here. So what we're going to do in August, we're going to start just the base fitness. I know you're probably going to continue training, but don't continue training hard in the last season. You need rest, you need to recover. So when we get to August time, that's when I'm going to start these tests, and then I'm going to test you again towards the end of the cycle. So the aim is to build fitness, mobility, coordination. Yep. Then we pick it up in September. I've got it on here and I can show you. Yep. And then go into competitive phase. And that's just like bringing it down in more technical stuff. Okay. So I won't go through all this anyway because I will let you know anyway. But just for example, the strength. What do you think you can do for strength? Some of this stuff you already do to build your strength. So these are some of the things I would like you to do. I would like this one's new to you. We don't do enough of that. I think this one will be key for you to build your speed up as well as your strength. Yep. And then jump squats, back press ups, plank, ball work, weighted chin-ups. Yeah. I'm not going to go for all of you, but there are the reasons for what and why. And then you've endurance and the reasons why. Anabolic, aerobic. Yep. So I don't want to bog you down too much because that's more for me about how I can do your training. Any questions on that? Anything that you don't agree with or anything that it's quite straightforward? Dad, you got any questions on it?
No. It makes sense for me.
Okay, so some of the things I want to show you on here then, just to... Dad, you want to come around, Dad, and have a look as well? So this is what I'm trying to put together for you as an example. Okay, so this is what I'm saying about the 3 stages of the cycle. So the pre, the mid, and then the competition phase. So we've got 3 weeks for the pre, starting around about 10th of August, yeah? And these are just stuff that you will do on top of what you're doing. I've got here in 5 days, it's the 6 stages, Sunday off and the rest day. But these are the sort of things I would like you to do other than just going out here. It's a little bit more than what you do. Some days I don't want you to run a 2, I just want you to do some strength conditioning. Yeah. I don't want you to do the 2 together, one or the other. So for example, I know it's on Monday's a training day, but this is pre-season, so it's kind of just warm up, mobility, stability, and light conditioning. That could be anything between one bag. So just all light stuff, just to build your fitness back up into your boxing. And we'll do that for 3 weeks, and then 2 weeks we go into the next phase, and this one's going to be a bit more technical. Okay, so you can sort of see more sparring, a bit more conditioning, reaction drills, technical sparring, core. Yeah, so these are just examples of what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, what these are will depend on how we're going. Yep, on the day. And then this is what we're going to be doing sort of pre-match. So they're still getting light sparring, more technical and technical. Yeah, bag work, stretching, movements, sharp pads, light sparring. Yep. And again, so this, on the build up to the bout, is more like a top up. Yep, so competition phase. So just to deliver peak performance, tactical pads, sharp warm up, and calm mental prep. So these are the 3 stages. That's why there's 3 different colours. So first one, aerobic ones, mobility circuits, technical shadow boxing. Then we've got the specific credit stage, is like scenario pad work, high intensity bag drills, local sparring. And then pre-season, sort of pre-bout, light sparring, okay. So it's all here. Obviously this, I know it's not set in stone, we can move it around and adjust the suit. Right? Yeah? And again, so that's microcycle 1, and then microcycle 2 is just the same really, but just building on what we had. Yep. So it's that. So to go along with that, these are sort of things that the speed strength, yeah, the speed and strength stuff. So these are the sort of exercises I want you to do. Yep. Obviously, I know you don't have a row machine or things like that, but it'd be nice if you could sort of demonstrate that with kettlebell. So maximum strength, to build maximum strength, this is build form, punching, yeah, control and balance. These are some of the stuff. But this, for you, I want you really to be concentrating on this one, body weight resistance. As you're a young lad, you're still growing. I do not want you lifting heavy weights. These sort of stuff that you can do because they're body weighted. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Resistant bands we can do. But also, mainly I want you to do push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and feints for your age.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So what I do then, it builds your shoulder strength, your arm strength, and your back strength, which all helps your punching power. Okay? And again, endurance training, so aerobic, anabolic, can't say the word. Aerobic, whatever it is. Anaerobic, it's funny, isn't it? So these are sort of things, okay? So zone run, so running, you do this anyway, 5k, you're skipping steady tempo, so these are field based. Explosive stuff here for that one. And then these are the sort of ones that we can do for sport specific. Yep.
Yeah.
So bag lids, continuous pad bounce, just constant, non-stop, really huge stuff. And then you've got plyometrics, which is going back to the body core stuff, body weighting stuff. And then you've got some technical stuff, and then some sort of overspeed stuff, which is like resistance bands. And then for an example here, I've just got an example of what you can sort of pick and choose what you want to do from the other training, right? Yeah, whatever you've got around, whatever you've got time for. So this is like an example. Monday we're going to do strength, so we're going to do like squats, we're going to do ball slams. Okay, and we can't do rows, so we'll do like planking and stuff like that. And these are sort of stuff you can do at home. Okay, I don't need to go for that. Yeah? Yeah. Go that? Yeah. Right, so I know you're pretty good with your food anyway, aren't you? But this is a little nutrition and recovery guide for you. Okay, so like what to eat on a daily basis. You should be, at your age, you should be eating small amounts of food. Yeah. Having a good mix of the diet. Vegetables. No one likes vegetables, I know.
I didn't know about broccoli. That's kind of
that's fine. Also, you can start thinking about sort of what to eat for breakfast, things like that.
Yeah.
How we start the day, how we finish it, really.
I normally have like eggs.
Okay. For you, this is key, hydration, because I know you've suffered a few times. So in the morning, one of the first things you should do is drink water before you have breakfast. If you can, even before you clean your teeth, just get up, before you eat, go down, have a glass of water, yeah? Bigger the better. That's how we should start the day. Yeah? And again here, full training, and then effectively you should be having like a small glass of water every 30 minutes. You're very active, so I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. And then the last one. Just by what I mean by more mobility. You can have a quick read through it if you want, but I'll send it to your dad so he can read through it and get you an understanding. I'll get it over to you, okay? And anything you don't understand, let me know. Yeah? Or if you're not too sure, talk to your dad. Yeah? And your dad will talk to you. That's fine.
Yeah.
Not a problem. Are you happy to do this?
Yeah, that would definitely.
Yeah? Are you committed to this?
Yeah.
Excellent. That's what I want to hear.
I look forward to it.
You look forward to it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a learning thing for me as well, Luca. So I need you to be as honest as possible. I need you to be actually honest. If I've done something and you don't like it, it doesn't work, let me know because I need to evolve and learn myself. So actually I'm using you as a guinea pig. Yeah?
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you for coming. Yeah? I think that's everything. That's the plan and what we've got going.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
It is a lot, but like I said, I will send that over to Dad, and he can have a whiz through it, and any questions. Cool. Say goodbye. Say bye, Ivan.
Bye.
Bye, John.